Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Stackable's feature block in WordPress. This is a mini-series on taking a look at Stackable's blocks one by one. So to get started, let's make a brand new blank page and have an in-depth look at this block. So there's a couple ways to make a new page. If you're logged in on your website, you'll have this top toolbar. Hover over New and click on Page. Alternatively, if you're logged into your website from the back end, that is with your username and password, you'll end up on your dashboard. Next, go ahead and hover over onto your left-hand sidebar, hover down to Pages and click on Add New Page. That's going to make us a new page and take us to the WordPress block editor. Alright, once we're here, just a few housekeeping things. If this right-hand sidebar isn't here, there's a button beside Publish called Settings. Just click on that because this is where the settings that we'll toggle and configure for our block will pop up. Next, let's give ourselves a page title to keep things organized. Alright, and last but not least, let's go ahead and add the block itself. There's this blue button with the plus icon called a block inserter. Click on that, and we can scroll down to look for it or search for it. But since Stackable is on top of list here, let's go down and scroll to Feature, and let's go ahead and drag and drop that into our workspace. Now let's go ahead and close the block inserter to give ourselves some more room to work. And there are a bunch of other feature shapes that are locked currently because we are on Stackable free, but that's no problem. Let's click on the default layout, and here is our feature. Okay, so if we clicked on this parent block called feature, we will have the settings for this whole group. So we can allow column wrapping, so we can proportion one to be wider than the other, as you can see. Alternatively, we can also drag and drop these if you want the picture first, right? And we can also change the inner column spacing relative to themselves. We can also change the column gap relative to each other. We can also have a row gap, but that's if we have more than one over here. We can also change the block width. We can also change the content alignment. We can also change some padding and minimum height and vertical alignment. But you have that for any block anyway. We can also enable or disable a container for this block. I'll disable it for now. And we can also enable or disable a background. Let's make it dark gray. And we can also change the border radius in this, add some border lines. We can add a top separator. And we can configure that to be lower. We can change the color for this. Make it dark over there, change the width, right? We can also enable a bottom separator and put it a bit lower. Actually, that's fine. And then let's put a nice color onto it. Probably this, and then let's make it probably something like that, I guess, or something a bit more pastel. Okay, and that's great actually. And finally, we have for our feature block itself, we have our general settings, HTML tags, hard position settings, custom attributes, which are HTML, responsiveness settings, which is to hide this on desktop, tablet, or mobile, and our advanced settings, which is an HTML anchor and additional CSS classes. Now let's go ahead and customize the insides of this block. So we have just an image here, just standard. Let's go ahead and select an image from our library. Let's go with, the smartphone, I guess, and then I even forgot XG4054. All right, XG4054 new smartphone for 2026. Let's say, and then this is just your ordinary typography for your text. You can see just usual. And then our button over here, let's go ahead and change it up a bit and change the button color to be a bit more let's make it full width. And then for our typography, let's change this to buy now. And then let's make it a bit bigger. And let's change the font to something more imposing. Is this one good? No. Yeah. Letter spacing, let's space it out a bit. And the weight, let's make it bold. There you go. And I don't think that does anything. Nah, that's fine. I'm happy with that. So, and for this, obviously, if you're going to link it, you're going to have to put the link onto here. But our feature is basically, let's go back to our settings over here. Clicking on anywhere, any blank space here, and then clicking on here. It brings us to the feature block again. Just an overview. It's just layout for our columns and the spacing and the arrangement of them. These are the main things that you'd want to worry about. Main settings you want to worry about for this block, because everything else inside here, this is a header, text, a button, and an image. And yeah, so there's your feature. So if you wanted to feature a bunch of other things, there's another block called feature grid. Or if you wanted to just duplicate this, you could if you wanted to do so. And let's go ahead and save our work and take a look at this on our live site to see how it actually looks like. And there is our stackable feature block in WordPress. Here's our image, our header, our text, our button here, and the whole container of the block itself. So if you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, as it really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm. Show this kind of video to other nerds like us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.